Good evening and welcome. Well, armed robbery has become very much part of the local crime scene. Last Friday week, a young man entered the after-hours pharmacy in Marcus Clark Street in the city about 11:30 p.m. He produced a knife and demanded money. He was given a small amount of cash. He then fled on foot. The offender is described as being aged about 19 or 20, 5'7" or 170 centimetres tall, medium build with light brown hair. He was wearing a striped, fawn-coloured shirt and blue jeans. He had heavy acne on his chin and jaw. There may have been somebody else waiting for him outside of the shop. If you have any information about this offence, please call the City CIB reception officer on 497 444. As I said, this type of offence is a real concern to the Canberra Police. Our detectives have been very successful in their investigations. Since July last year, we've had 17 robberies in the ACT, with more than 3/4 resulting in people being put before the courts. However, they are continuing, and the biggest concern is for people's safety. Whenever weapons are used to commit a crime, lives are at risk. Our detectives can help business people protect themselves and their employees. They have a pamphlet available which explains precautions to take in the event of a hold-up, as well as providing a form to put down all relevant details while the memory is fresh. If you think your business may be vulnerable to armed robbery, make sure you get your copy. Perhaps the most important point made by this pamphlet is to stay calm. Don't be a hero. No amount of money is worth a life. The same applies to passers-by when a robbery is in progress. If you happen to witness a robbery, say example, in a bank, stay calm. Without drawing any attention to yourself, go to the nearest phone and call the police on the emergency number 000, or get somebody else to do it for you. Next thing to do is make a mental note of every detail. One particular area of interest is the getaway of the offender. All too often, armed robbers seem to simply disappear as they leave the scene of the crime. Any details about a vehicle or direction they go on foot is invaluable information to police. Avoid getting directly involved, but remember, we need your eyes and ears. An incident you no doubt heard about earlier in the week was a good example about how you can help the police combat crime. An arrest quickly followed a call by a neighbour about a break-in in Garran. Break-ins continue to be a major worry despite the fact that a large number of persons have been put before the courts in recent months. So if you see anything suspicious, be a good neighbour. Speak up and call the police. We'll deal with it from there. Good night.